Hey friends, welcome back to this little video that I'm doing here for you. I want to talk more about the importance of rest from a self-love perspective. I just did a video, actually it wasn't a video, it was a TikTok / reel that I put up on obviously Instagram and TikTok, and I was talking about the power of rest. Why I think it's so important for us to get into this is because so many of us have spent pretty much most of our lives being told that we need to work really, really hard. And I think it's actually very important to know how to work hard or to have like really, really strong work ethic. That is something that we were taught because if you think about our parents' generation or our grandparents' generation and the generations back, really and truly, in order for them to have survived, they had to be hardworking people. Nobody was carried, nobody was, had like things easy really for the vast majority of people in our human history, okay? The exception of like royals and stuff like that. But most people were hardworking people. So now in this day and age, we come into being from and being told that we have to work hard. But here's the thing. What we have not really examined so much is like working hard for what and for who. So a lot of us are working really hard because we've been taught to work really hard, and that working hard mentality is about being a worker bee. It's about being a like cog in the wheel. It's very much coming from a production line, like producing sort of mindset and mentality, right? Because if you think about it, it's like, so you're working and you're working and you're working and you're working, but like, what are you working for and how are you feeling? There's so many people that are working and don't value rest, but are they actually happy? Are they actually fulfilled? Not really. And then what's happening to them in this energy of working and working and working and never resting and working so hard? The idea of like working so hard or rest is for the weak is not a divine mindset or divine mentality. That is not the divine feminine. That's not the divine masculine. That is the powers that be, whatever you want to call that, telling us who we need to be and how we need to be. In the TikTok and the reel that I did, I shared more about how it's not just about being a cog in the wheel for them, which it is, but like when you're not rested and when you're not sleeping and when you're burned out, you are wired into the matrix. Like you're tapped into that matrix and you don't have a lot of room for divine inspiration, for creativity, for thinking outside of the box, for breaking the mold. And so when you really understand that you are a divine being, like you are a divine being, like you can achieve and do almost anything within your own like terms and understanding of who you want to be, it changes the game. But you have to get yourself out of that mentality and out of that worker bee mindset. Grind and hustle. Like it's now rebranded over the last couple of years as grinding and hustling. You know, the like, you won't outwork me, you won't out this me. And it's like, that has nothing to do with somebody just being their divine self. When you rest, when you take care of your body, when you are embodied, when you are like grounded, you come up with ideas. You start to want more for yourself. You start to vibrate on a frequency where you break out of being a worker and you become a creator. That's when not only are you able to reach levels of success that you're likely going to be capped at inside of the worker bee mentality, but you attract the right people to you. You attract them to you in business or for business opportunities like career, passion, purpose, but you also attract them to you in your love life, in your like friendships and stuff like that. Because it's just a whole nother level and it's a whole different frequency. So again, there's the worker bee mentality, which is like work, 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 no rest. Rest is for the wicked. Like just grind it out, just bang it out, just go, 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 go. Where they might be producing maximum output and earning a salary and maybe getting some praise and accolades. But for the vast majority of them, soul is dying on the inside. Relationships are waiting and suffering. Body is suffering and breaking down and going down. Marriage, relationships, all of that is going down. Or you can be in the divine self, in the divine energy of understanding that you are this divine being and understanding that when you are resting, when you are taking care of yourself, you are recharging your source consciousness. Like you are recharging the battery of consciousness, deep consciousness within yourself and all around you when you are resting. That is when things are going to start to move for you. That's when things are going to start to open up for you. That's when, if you want to start to make quantum leaps, that's when that kind of thing is going to happen. It's not going to happen when you can't sleep and you can't take care of yourself and you're not resting and you're not valuing and loving yourself. That's going to keep you inside of that matrix mentality, forever being enslaved by whatever it is you are enslaved by. So I want to remind you that your rest and taking care of yourself and your breaks and all of that is so powerful because it brings you to your highest level of consciousness, okay? And then you can begin to create, manifest, and actually will almost instantly start attracting different things to you. You're going to be so much more magnetic with the kinds of people that you want and that you value, not just like whatever the common norm is. So that's what I want to remind you of today. That's what I want to say. We could go deeper into this, but this is just like a short little video for anybody right now that is overworking, constantly working, not giving yourself breaks and rest, for you to understand that you're robbing yourself of opportunities when you do that, that you're robbing yourself of divine alignment when you do that, that you're actually capping yourself and limiting yourself, and to remember that rest is actually highly productive when it comes to taking things to the next level and breaking the mold and really living a life that is truly fulfilling on your own terms. All right, y'all, that's it for this video, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one.